Welcome to Operencia, the Stolen Sound playthrough. I'm gonna try to get through this before it gets removed from the Xbox Game Pass. That's gonna be pretty difficult, but hopefully I'll be able to make it. Alright, let's get on with this. We're gonna start a new game.
On the other side of imagination, there lies Operencia, a world where reality embraces fantasy, where dreams foretell destinies, where history meets legend. I hail from this land, and I have a story to tell. I was there when the great dragon Fade rose from the depths. None could stop him. Humanity faced its doom until arrived the Sword of Legend, until arrived Attila.
Not so long ago, King Attila accomplished the unthinkable, unifying the entire land of Operencia under reign free of war for the first time in its known history. But the unthinkable has happened again, and this time it's anything but peaceful. Demonic forces of the underworld have constructed the first gate to Operencia large enough to support an army, and they're taking full advantage of it.
Should have seen this coming.
Well, it's not every day an army dares launch a surprise attack against the mighty Attila.
And it is not any day that an army defeats him.
I imagine part of you admires such an ambitious assault.
You know me too well, Reika. It's just
You prefer to be the one surprise attacking.
precisely.
We're here.
Make haste. We must get to the gate immediately.
Have you any idea what to expect?
Yes.
Perhaps you'd like to prepare me?
No.
Your brevity suggests either unimaginable horrors or tales of past love.
Can they not be one and the same?
Oh, this will be interesting. At least these homes are still standing.
Perhaps there is something useful here.
That's what I'm looking for.
A bucket.
I sense it will prove useful at some point.
Of course you do.
Controls are kind of weird. Don't feel natural movement. Can I just speed up the mouse a bit? There.
We will camp here after our victory.
I'll let you handle this, my love. Nicely done.
water in our bucket will drench the fire.
I'm sorry to have doubted you. We can fill it at the docks. I hope you're ready for this.
My sword is always ready.
Of course. But is your bucket? Let's fill it down here.
I see your bow is ready for battle, my queen. Good, for battle is nigh.
Looks like it's time for some real action.
Alright.
These are no everyday marauders.
This gate spawns creatures Operencia has never seen.
Don't worry, human. There are many more to come.
They talk.
Not for long.
Alright. Have 4 people attacking. First skills. Each party member has up to 9 active skills, with 3 basic skills identical to all characters and the rest being unique. Now really has 3 combat mine's front and one back. First. Okay, so first line, then skill info, balance, with more information about skills. Okay, so that will require to use the skills, we will have to use up some kind of energy cost. How often? Chance to get hit, chance of critical, okay. And effects. Efficiency, I'm guessing this shows what's the effect is. Okay. Ability type, melee skills. Defend evaded to block by enemies and damage is based on the character's strength value, okay. Range skills can be defended, but they can be evaded or blocked by enemies. Okay, and then we got spells, okay. A single target ability affect only one target. And this large set the ancient combat tactics which are based on sphere of the abilities. Okay, and stats of skills gradually evolve, okay. Turn order. Each ally and enemy character may take one action during turn combat determined by a highest initiative value. Okay. Oh, so we got this. Okay, so now this is actually pretty good. It inflicts weapon damage to all the enemies. Interesting. I'm just gonna do cleave for now. Good. Now it's her chance. Damage to all enemy. There.
I did enjoy playing, but you're an exception.
My king, my queen, you have arrived.
You wear the robes of a Tautosh, but I do not recognize you. Who are you?
Gunsel, your majesty. A traveler.
Where is everyone?
Dead. Please, come with me. We were very close to sealing the gates when a wave of underworlders came along.
slaughtered everyone.
We must seal it now ourselves.
I see the light traps are in place. I'll activate the first dish.
Best use your powers of light firsthand.
It's only the beginning, friend.
Reflecting solid rays across the gate will seal it.
I need to send it lower.
Just a few more like this. Always heard gates to the underworld are much smaller than this, even undetectable to most Operencians.
I know only of gates intended for individuals. This is the first centered on full-scale invasion.
How many others have you seen, Lord?
Just one. Long ago. Far away.
Alright, well, we have to aim it at a different location. Come on.
The soldiers had to retrieve this part did not return.
Good. This was feeling too easy.
Let's hope it's nearby.
Yeah, let's hope. Alright, this was a bit different. Still, let's try to do this whole leaf thing. Let's try this. Then he's probably Oh, okay, this guy has some ability, okay. 9 to 13 physical damage. Ooh, lightning. Pretty good.
There it is. The missing dish.
Well, wasn't that far.
My card is nearby if you need it.
He'll manage.
I think we know what they're here next.
Naturally.
This gate will not be sealed.
Alright, so we will do the whole cleave thing. That's improving the vehicle. What if you do fallen rocks? Oh, he was only did that. Okay. Now he has kind of blizzard that will do frost damage. Not enough. So magic does strong.
Sounds like my kind of a day.
Their celebration was short. A surprise attack from above burned everything around them to a crisp.
What was that?
As I feared, a dragon.
Surely they are only legend.
If only they were.
I'm suddenly feeling a lot less safe. No offense, Your Majesty.
Alright, there's something about the dragon. Find the dragon. Movement controls are a bit weird. They don't feel.
Majesty, I've taken the liberty of plotting a map as we have discovered territory. I hope you find it of use.
Oh, okay. So now I think maybe that's how I will be able to understand. Yes. So if I look at the map, it works much better. I understand why I cannot step different things, because it's all about yeah, that's a bit cool.
There, did you see it?
Yes.
Yes?
It's too bad you won't be able to face him yourselves. Succubus, to me!
If I must,
Your reluctant succubus hails from the underworld, wizard. You do not. Why must you stand in our way?
My order knows what is best for this realm. That is all you need to know. King. Succubus, attack!
I...
Now!
No.
Your companion has left you.
Now you must actually fight for yourself.
So... Okay. A lot of damage here. Oh, damn it, missed. There, that works. Lightning always works. Can't do this guy anymore. Can't do bash. Do cleave. What else I have? On the green, so there's a chance. Evaded, okay. He's much better at this. Still evaded. Okay. Ooh. Very interesting. Critical damage again, more damage. Might be able to do that or Word of Power. There, good. Oh, we got How about this? Both of them. These arrows. Yeah. So let's see. Let's do cleave. They'll deal like these. Alright, you got both of them. Nice.
You only don't hate your death, Conqueror. You will not defeat the dragon.
I beg to differ.
Alright, I think we found the dragon.
What brings you here, fire lizard?
You represent your species well, human. Completely ignorant and full of hostility.
This is the leader of an invading army.
Though born in darkness, Dragonkind favors the light. Long have I watched from below, as my brothers and sisters have attempted peaceful homesteads in the middle world. only to face constant threats from humanity. We seek a realm under the sun, here in Operencia. You simply will not allow it.
Dragons arrive to Operencia with nothing but fury and malice. You are no different.
You are wrong, because I am different. I am the first to enter this realm with nothing but fury and malice. It is the only way.
Can we kill him now?
Yes.
Alright, so he's standing on the first line of battle, so that means Bash would be very good against him. You blocked it, that was interesting. Heal us with one of our guys. Oh, he has a mass heal. We should have used mass heal. Alright, our guy can't do anything but the normal attacks. Empty. Do the rocks. Okay. And this guy, oh, he can't do mass heal either. Okay, so we can regenerate some of our energy using guard. Not fast enough. Okay. We're going to recharge 25% of energy of our party members. Still need one more to before we can heal. Can do he can do master. That's with a power. Let's silence guy, no, but he did do some damage. Alright. Range attack. Try this, let's see. Lightning strike. Good, lightning strike.
That sword, I was not prepared.
Few are.
None are. Did you truly hope to resolve this matter with sheer brute force?
It seemed to work for you. You still don't understand, do you?
I suppose I never will.
Attila's triumph cemented his legacy. The scourge of demons. Peace reigned, until one day the great king died, and with him order and unity. Attila's great battle was but a forgotten tale. Driven by vengeance, the underworld developed a new plan. With no strong leaders in Operencia, who would dare try to stop them from invading the middle world? Who, indeed?
Oh, I see, okay. That was a prologue, so now we're gonna have the actual main game storyline. Interesting, interesting. So... Okay, so this will give me ability to automatically map and objective markers. This will disable the mini-maps, the level map, and all objective markers. We change that. Okay, so in other words, I'll have to draw it out myself. Draw the map myself. I'm not really big on this kind of stuff. I would rather prefer the game to do it for me. Alright, next. Battle hardened. Okay, progress at stage frequently. Campaign can rest more regular at campfires. Only save at campfires, which can be used less frequently. Also, no objective markers displayed on the map. The setting cannot be changed by the game. Let's try normal. I wanna see. Oh, that's a permadeath. No, there's definitely not gonna be permadeath. And I want the objectives markers. You know what? I guess I'm going with normal on everything. Yes. Choose your class. I don't know. I think we go with mage rather than warrior. I always like mage type of approach. On the battlefield of warriors and hunters, no mage would ever claim to be the strongest combatant, but they can absolutely put themselves the most powerful. Fueled by extraordinary intelligence and wisdom, mages thrive in the mystic arts, constantly determined to improve their spellcraft. The ability to unleash a natural devastation upon enemies, trained mages can now offer a band of combatants the age it needs to survive Operencia's biggest threats. Just don't ask them to take many hits, it won't last very long that way. Hunter, the way hunters combine lightning quick agility with combat finesse and light spellcasting only can easily label them as the most well-rounded threats in battle. With a preference for bows and small blades, they know just where to strike for the most devastating attack, and if a moderate strength prohibits them from much in the way of brute force. To accompany their second to non-marksmanship, they also may conjure simple attack spells, and their charisma inspires quicker actions from themselves and teammates. The light armor worn by hunters offers only moderate protection, flexible trade-off for once, also allowing the dexterity to dodge blows entirely. And warrior, master of swords, axes, hammers, spears, and most handheld weapons point is sharp. Warriors excel at close quarters combat, where vigorous nature inspires them to fight through the pain they endure on the front lines and to take more punishment periods. The only thing heavier than the armor they wear could be the strength of the blows they deal to many who dare raise their swords against them. With the proper training, warriors can even become adept with the bow and arrow, despite their low agility. Don't ask them to start casting spells for you, however. That's just not going to happen. Now we're gonna go with spells. Alright, let's see. What look do we want to pick? Yeah, I'll go with this thing. With this one. Next. So, does it matter where we come from? Bergen-Gosia. The territory known as Bergen-Gosia is remote. Many Operencia doubt its resistance every bit as real as Operencia itself. However, in one of the most difficult regions to live in, floods, blizzards, droughts, earthquakes, and other natural disasters plague Bergen-Gosia in areas of danger that only strong can survive. Alright, I get extra ability, plus 5 strength, plus 10 hit points, percent points I have chance to revive. Round Forest. When Rani Atiyaska, the Golden Father, first visited Operencia, his initial steps were taken in the secluded woods known as Round Forest. Ever since, the region has been a place of pilgrimage for every Taltos and Gabroshi wizard in the land. Those who have hailed from there live their lives with a greater affinity for learning magic than other Operencians. We can plus 5 to intelligence, plus 10% to energy, and we chance to ignore elemental damage. We might actually take this. Plus Mountain. Oh, the age of Operencia lies great mountain made of glass, and an eagle born of magic once circled the mountain, but the king tree that grew golden apples had stopped. When a young adventurer slayed the eagle, the bird magic blood spilled across the entire foot of the mountain. Ever since, those who live in the area have been blessed with a greater agility and strong constitution than most of the Operencians. Okay. That maybe is for... This is warrior mage, and this is for hunter. Sea of Operencia. Most of Operencia is surrounded by a vast enhanced ocean. Those who grow up regularly have braving and swim along the legendary creatures of this magical waters are said to have slight edge over Operencians in just about every aspect of life. That just gives me everything. I will go with the forest. Attributes. Okay, so maybe the more they may excel, may come with. So I need actually something. Maybe I'm gonna add a bit to the intelligence. Vigor, should I give agility 1 and 1 to strength? Alright, let's try that. Talents. Freezing cold. Beginning from the next turn, deal 4 to 5 frost damage to all enemies. Decrease issue by 5 to 6% of frost resistance to 3%. Yeah, and you can use fire, or you can use cold, and then sphere. Cast sphere on the enemies for 3 turns. With fire and fear. And we're gonna go with Tatar Khan as a name.
Long ago and far away, a young farmer dreamed. A white stag guiding him to a special place. Every night it returned as he slumbered. The same deer, the same hidden path, the same castle under a lake. His father knew this to be a sign, surely the work of Chodasarvash, a miraculous deer of legend. Reluctantly he urged his son to follow the calling and to never look back. For he was a young farmer no more. The next morning, the young mage admired the sunrise. He set forth on a journey he did not yet understand. His only guide, a vision that made him question his sanity. It would only get stranger from here. A sense of awe struck the young mage as he approached the sunken castle. He had no explanation for the unnatural sight before him. A pathway led from the forest to the foot of the lake, and then through it. As he passed through the swirling wall of water, his wonder suppressed his fear. Each muddy step drew him closer to his destiny.
Life was so simple till now, but then you have had a dream and the same one again, and the same one again. Every night a white stag, every night a sunken castle. The time has come to follow that dream and to brace yourself for total weirdness in the great adventure to come.
Inside the gate sat the figure of a man against a pillar. He appeared unconscious, or worse. The young mage thought him dead. He poked at the body with his flimsy blade, just to be sure.
Ow! Hey, how did... did you just poke me with a sword?
How do I know? I shouldn't have done more than just poke.
You have nothing to fear from me, friend. I'm guessing you even have me to thank for entering this cursed castle in the first place. Well, you're not stealing my reward. I've already had enough taken from me today.
Reward? Of course. You created the path in the lake?
I possessed the magical amulet of Zotmund, and I went through hell to acquire it. The amulet's power opened up the entrance here. Thing is, it's no longer mine. As I entered this forsaken fortress, a wretched old man saw fit to pin me down with an arrow and steal it. And for good measure, he knocked me out with his bow just before he left with the amulet.
The welt on your forehead is remarkable, yet you're basically unharmed. He seemed to take great care not to irrevocably harm you.
Tell that to this irrevocable headache. Help me out, please. I think I'm all right.
Well, good. And you can tell me what you know about this place.
Happily. I'll explain as we go.
As we go. I wish you well, whoever you are. But I don't need you joining me.
The name is Yoshka. I don't care what yours is. And I'm not joining you. You are joining me.
That's not how this works.
Oh, just shut up and open that chest. Should be a key in there.
Alright, so I think I'm just gonna leave it at this for now.